What is the entry point or starting designation of a student who want to join project management domain, and what is the growth path for him or her?
As I said sometime back in the last question, there is nothing like a specific entry point in project management, because it's not that our ultimate aim is to become a project manager. Project management is, I think, a journey, and it starts with you becoming a part of the project. So any person who has joined, even a fresher who joins an organization, maybe with after some basic orientation is over, he or she is normally put into certain activity. Now that project or that job can be either an IT job or a manufacturing industry or banking institution, but basically gets into some activity on a routine basis, and in each of his job he or she is bound to get become a part of the project where he will be at an execution level person. So I think the journey starts on an everyday basis. I want to state this further, that if you want to become a successful project manager, it's not that the projects are done always into the corporate life. In your day-to-day life, you also are a part of project management. Sometimes you are a project manager itself, or sometimes you are a team member. Take a simple example that you have a function at home, okay, where you want to call say 100 people or 100 relatives. You have some wedding ceremony, or there are some other home ceremonies, or you are going on a picnic and you are the coordinator. There are small gatherings with your friends, with your schoolmates, which are becoming like reunions. So I think all these are nothing but project itself. They have some scope, they have resources. So the journey of project need not start for a student as he gets into a corporate life. Even in his student life or even in his home life, I think even your mothers and fathers are also doing kind of projects. When they want to buy a house, it's a big project by itself. So they want to have a daughter's marriage done or son's marriage done, it's a project. Maybe your education itself was a project for them, because they want to send you for management, engineering, they want to send you abroad. I think that was a project for them with a definite scope. They were also short of resources. I think they gathered a lot. So coming back to the question, what I'm trying to say is project management is not necessarily starting when you start a job. Every small job, small activity which you do in your household or during your college days is actually a project, and you are playing some role. Sometimes you are a project manager or a coordinator, sometimes you are a team member, sometimes you are a sponsor. So the journey starts for a person, maybe I will say as early as school days. Now these projects may not be professionally managed, so you may not call them as project management. And when you actually enter corporate life and get into actual projects, you feel that you are a part of project, but that's not the case. So at the very beginning level, maybe once you are enough matured, I'll say 10th standard onwards, whatever activity you do, you can take them as project management, and you can start learning project management skills there itself, because even those projects, you are bound to get problems, you are going to get difficulties. Take an example that you go on a picnic and suddenly your train gets cancelled because there is some problem. So this is a challenge. Similar challenges are going to come in project management, and then there it's up to you how you respond to that challenge. Whether you cancel the trip, you try to find out alternative methods of reaching that spot, you continue to keep the morale boosting of the team or the fellow candidates to up to the mark, and you try to see how do you overcome that challenge and still continue with what you wanted to achieve. So I think these are the phases where there's no entry point. But again, coming back to official part of it, as I said sometime back, that if you want to talk about official project management in a corporate arena, I think once you start working and then maybe you spend at least 5 to 8 years of your time in as an experience, I think that time you will get that kind of maturity, or that is a sufficient time, or I'll say rather minimum time, where you try to get into different aspects of different projects, how to deal with people, how to deal with challenges. You are trying to learn from your superiors in these projects times. So after 5 to 8 years of experience, I think you can get into actual project management as a project manager. That's what I feel.